Hey, good Thursday afternoon, everybody. Thank you, as always, for being here with us on Fox Weather. I'm Ian Oliver. This is Fox Weather Now. This is the Fox Weather Threat Zone, which unfortunately you're going to be seeing a lot of as we move forward through the next several days. In total, this whole swath from Thursday to Monday, in a severe weather sense, that's where we have concern from the upper Midwest all the way down across the Red River and the lower Mississippi, an elevated threat moving forward through the next several days. Let's get to where the severe weather is happening right now, though. That threat will be ramping up as we move forward through the next hour or two. Got a couple of looks there. Iowa down into Oklahoma, Tulsa on the right side of the screen with a south wind that's up over 20 miles per hour. So this is the overall look. You've got this level 3 out of 5 threat from the Storm Prediction Center down across Oklahoma and Kansas. As I was mentioning, that's where the greatest tornadic potential is, although there is an active tornado warning right now. And it's two separate mechanisms firing up the storms moving through the next several hours. This front, which always was going to get to work a little bit earlier, and the delayed onset down toward this dry line where there is a bit of a cap in place. If that cap erodes, we're going to see a coverage of some really nasty storms in those places that we were talking about. And I do think that at least a handful of storms will get going down that way. You see the boundary showing up really well on the real color satellite. This whole swath of cloud cover, that's effectively the front and the dry line. Showers and thunderstorms lighting up around those boundaries. Storms now off to the west of the Twin Cities. Those will be in the mix for severe weather, arcing all the way down through Iowa and into eastern parts of Nebraska. Some of those storms now starting to fire down into Kansas. But as I mentioned, just on the opposite side of the river here, you've got Interstate 29 north of Woodbine. That notch right there is where there's rotation in this particular cell. You notice it's also indicated by the National Weather Service here for hail up to the size of ping pong balls. So some big hail already out of these. And close by, I'm looking at the wind reports behind me, looks like a straight line wind gust of almost 70 miles per hour. So as we said, it's all modes of severe weather. The velocity in through here shows where that rotation is. It's actually weakened some over the past couple of scans. So that's Interstate 29. Doppler radar is still detecting some weak rotation just off to the south and west of Moorhead and well off to the south and west of Soldier. This is radar indicated rotation. So no confirmation yet that there's a tornado in progress, but this needs to be treated as such. Steph's with us today in Weather Command, and the Doppler radar estimating hail sizes even in excess of what's being indicated now by the Weather Service. That's up to about golf ball size hail. So just be aware, this is the very beginning of all of this, and we've already got some powerful storms. You move farther off to the south and west. This is down into Nebraska now. That's Dodge, Douglas, and Washington counties. These are hail makers, too, and through here north of Valley. That's awfully close to the radar site with the cone of silence right there. That's a big target bouncing back to the radar. That may be hail in excess of about an inch in diameter. The storm energy is building, and look at this. That's where you have the capped environment, as we talked about, which is a stable layer of air aloft, but there's a ton of storm energy building. It'll eventually overwhelm that cap, and those storms that fire will intensify explosively. So that's effectively what we're watching for, what we're looking out for moving through the short term. We'll keep you updated with what the radar is looking like.